What is up, everyone? Hope you're doing well. Got a video showcasing a Master League team today. It is a bit of a spicy team. Originally saw from the Black Luffy 9-2. It's their in-game name. Very strong team, though. Very fun to use. My favorite Master League team. It's Galarian Zapdos lead, Dialga on the safe swap, and then Shadow Tyranitar in the back. And this team is so much fun. I want to showcase some of the battles. If you have access to these Pokemon and want to try it, check out the battles and give it a shot. Let's jump into it. Alright, so game one, we're going to be seeing a Dialga in the lead. So just going to talk about how to play different leads. Caleb Ping does some videos like this where he just shows how to play against common leads that you're going to see, and I really like that style. It's very helpful for me, and so I wanted to try doing some videos in that way as well. But against the Dialga lead, you want to stay in and counter down until they swap. This opponent swapped out right away to a Lugia, which we got Shadow Tyranitar for. Don't have to shield anything. We get to keep our alignment, and now, so Zapdos is back on Dialga now, and we just stay in, countering down until they swap, right? We do want to shield whatever they throw, the Iron Head, and now Kyogre comes in, and we can throw a Brave Bird and dip out to our Dialga. So we get one shield, and they're doing a bunch of waterfalls here. We got to watch out for a Blizzard, but I'm just going to let this go and save my shield for Zapdos. It was an Origin Pulse, which we can take. And now we just throw this Iron Head. We can throw another Iron Head if they shield. And then we're in great shape to just counter down any remaining health on Kyogre or Dialga, whatever's left. And we have a shield. They're not going to get to another move anyway. But yeah, GG. So Dialga, probably the most common lead you're going to see, and usually a guaranteed win with this team if you see Dialga in the lead. So here's a Melmetal. This is not so common, but it's the same plan as Dialga. You stay in, counter down until they swap. By the way, all my kids are out of school right now for the holiday. They are all screaming in the other room. There's nothing I can do about it. I want to crank out a video today, so, you know, enjoy hearing my kids scream in the other room. They're all playing, having fun with their Christmas toys. All right, so this opponent swaps into their Reshiram. We have Tyranitar doing super effective smackdowns. We're going to resist their crunch or the fire move that it has. And so Tyranitar is a great answer to Reshiram, and I can throw a crunch as well. The Melmetal is debuffed. I don't need to worry about whatever move this is, probably a Rock Slide. Oh, it's a superpower. Yeah, so it's resisted and debuffed. And Zapdos could have just countered it all the way down. And now we can throw double Ancient Powers to get shield, get damage off, and then swap in Dialga to Dragon Breath the thing down. And that's basically GG. We win this one. Dragon Breath down the Melmetal. And yeah, Melmetal's not so common, but same plan as Dialga. You stay in and counter down. Mewtwo in the lead, you want to swap to Dialga right away. And usually, so being able to draw out this Groudon, for instance, is really great. You don't want Dialga on a Groudon, but you really don't want Groudon on your Tyranitar. So you can stay in here and actually go down shields and throw Iron Heads. And you can get this Groudon pretty low, or, you know, if they let this thing go, you can actually flip it around. So they shield. We're just going to let Dialga go now. Since the thing is pretty low, we can bring in Zapdos to just counter down. They have no shields, and their Mewtwo actually has to fear a Brave Bird from Zapdos. So I can just counter this thing all the way down. Since they hard swapped into their Mewtwo, then, yeah, top left, it's over. We have Shadow Tyranitar. Giratina, same thing as Mewtwo. Swap to Dialga right away. And you can draw out, you know, typically something that would counter the Tyranitar. Dialga can draw it out. So we can threaten their Xerneas with these Iron Heads. And they let it go, so I'm just going to let my Dialga go down. I can get to another Iron Head and flip this thing around or take shield advantage. Either one of those, I'm fine with. So we let Dialga go, and then we can trust. A lot of times, T-Tar can just close the game out with a shield advantage. So this is a Tina double fairy team, and if I have two shields, then the Shadow Smackdown damage is able to overpower the Zacian, right? They're not going to make it to 3-play roughs or 2-play roughs in a close combat. If they start throwing close combats, then they debuff themselves enough to where the Smackdowns do more damage. So in the 2-shield, Tyranitar can take that matchup. So pretty awesome. Get yourself a shield advantage and then just wreck them. Now for Ho-Oh leads, the way I play this is that I stay in for a little bit and I throw an Ancient Power to get a shield or to chunk half their health. And then I swap right to Tyranitar. Usually they shield the Ancient Power, and then you can swap to Tyranitar and get in 1 or 2 smackdowns, and you resist whatever their charge move is, unless they're running EQ or Solar Beam, which is possible. There's the crazy people that run that. But usually they're running Sacred Fire Brave Bird, and T-Tar is going to resist, both of those moves. So that's how I play the Ho-Oh lead. I've got myself a good bit of energy on Dialga now, and I can farm this thing down, and then I can go for a Draco against the Ho-Oh if they brought it in, or throw the Draco against Dialga. Either way, we're fine here. Now I can bring in Zapdos and just go for double Ancient Powers. So as long as I throw on good move timing here and don't give them any free Incinerates or free energy, we'll make it to another Ancient Power here. So I can shield this one, 2 more counters and an Ancient Power, I believe, before they get to the next move, and that's GG. So that's how I play Ho-Oh. Stay in, throw Ancient Power, swap to Tyranitar. Got him. Ho-Oh was very common. Saw a lot of Ho-Oh leads, actually. Lugia is not so common in the lead. You usually see it as a safe swap instead, but you do see it in the lead sometimes, and so you play it like you do Giratina or Mewtwo. You just go to Dialga, your safe swap, and you see how they respond, right? So I went straight for the Draco here. They let it go, maybe thinking I was baiting or maybe just wanting the energy on Lugia. But they throw a Sky Attack before I get to a Draco Meteor. I'm just going to let Dialga go here and get alignment that I want. I'm going to put T-Tar on Lugia. I don't need to fear Sky Attack. I'm going to let this go. But Aeroblast actually still does quite a bit. And the second Sky Attack that they'll get to, I think, is worth the shield. We don't know what the third Pokemon is, and I've got a lot of energy on Tyranitar. And it turns out that it's a Giratina. So, this is basically over. I can go for triple Brutal Swings here, right? They can't farm me down with Shadow Claws before I get to 3 moves. So I'm going to go for back-to-back-to-back Brutal Swings. And by that point, I think the damage from the 3rd Brutal Swing, finally making it through the shields, I can farm them down before they farm me down. So just going to smack down this thing into Oblivion and this GG. So hope y'all enjoyed the team. Again, it's super fun. If you have access to these Pokemon, give it a shot. It's actually very strong. It's spicy, but it is strong. T-Tar is very good in the meta that is full of Mewtwo's, Giratinas, and Flyers like Lugia and Ho-Oh. So hope y'all enjoy. Let me know what you think in the comments. Y'all be blessed.